going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Now, I said a couple of days ago when we did a walk around video on this car that I was going to be doing an update video for 2020, and this is that video. If you don't know about the video that I'm talking about that I did the other day, go watch it. We did a build breakdown on the car, went into detail of everything that's done to it, blah blah blah. But anyway, today we're going to talk about basically my plan with Lep Automotive for the new year. So last year I did make a video just like this that came out around the same time and spoke about a whole bunch of stuff that I was planning to do, and then how much of that stuff I actually ended up doing was pretty minimum. I did say that I wanted to become more consistent on the YouTube channel with uploads. I did not stick to that at all. I did say I wanted to develop more of a consistent theme on the channel, being that I wanted it to be primarily around stance cars and fitment and wheels, etc. And I think that I have done a good job of that. If you go onto my channel now and browse through my videos from this past year, the majority of the thumbnails and titles revolve around stance cars. So hopefully that is helping me build more of a consistent audience that is interested in the same stuff that I am interested in. I did say last year that I was stopping doing after movies. There wasn't going to be a Gatlinburg after movie. I was basically going to stop filming cinematic videos for that year, and I did do that. Besides the few Southern Roots videos that came out, really didn't do any cinematic stuff. Basically, as I kind of mentioned in last year's video, I wanted to step away from it to kind of get my passion back for it. And I have definitely done that. My time away from it has driven me to now feel like I'm in a better creative space and I want to get back into doing it. So I'm definitely looking for this new year to get back into that very seriously. But the other thing with that is the main reason that I had actually stopped was because I was having issues with camera equipment, all being unreliable and just not being able to trust it for professional use. And now I do still have those same issues. None of my equipment has been replaced from last year besides this new microphone setup, which, how you guys liking it? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, all of the equipment is the same. I'm still using the same camera, and a lot of you guys are actually picking up on some of the things. People have told me in the comments, clean your lens. It's not the lens, the sensor really needs to be clean, and the year prior to last year, so 2018, in 2018 the sensor was actually cleaned like 5 times because I sent the camera off for so many repairs, and every single time all of those marks were still there. So I'm pretty sure that those marks are burnt into the sensor permanently. So in really bright days when you are seeing little black marks on the screen, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, but I'm hoping I can buy a secondary camera soon because I would really like to start documenting how I do photo shoots, and when I'm doing video stuff, I can kind of explain how I go about things, how I think creatively, how I compose shots, how I edit, etc., things to look for, and really give you guys some advice from my perspective on how I like to work around stuff. And that was actually one of the main reasons I picked up this microphone setup. Is I would like, for future videos on this channel with the vlogs, I would like to have somebody else filming and me doing the narrating. So basically I hand the camera off to someone else, they follow me around all day, and I just do my thing, and I don't have to think as much about doing 2 jobs at once. Somebody else is handling one, and then when I get home I'll edit it. I think that would be a good way to help myself personally get over some of my anxiety issues with filming. I get a little uncomfortable on camera sometimes, especially in public places, and it would definitely help me out if somebody else is holding the camera and I'm walking around doing the talking, because at least then there's 2 people as opposed to just me walking around filming myself. It also helps it look a lot more professional. A lot of the high-end camera review channels obviously do this, and I'm not going to become a camera review channel. It is going to be primarily around cars, but I do want to help give you guys some good advice on shooting cars, video and photo. So that's definitely going to be a big thing for next year. So I do want to get back into doing after movies, and I'm very eager to get back and shoot those style of videos. But like I said, I'm still having the same camera issues. I don't have reliable lenses. I actually only own 2 lenses. Most of the time when I go to events, I rent lenses. So hopefully if I can pick up another camera that's a little bit more reliable, then that would be great, and I can start to work my way back into doing cinematic stuff. But this leads me on to probably the most important thing that I wanted to talk about for next year. This is something that I've been working on behind the scenes for this past year, that I've been kind of taking time away from the YouTube. I am looking to expand Lep Automotive into a lifestyle brand. Now, I've mentioned this multiple times in previous videos. I actually think I mentioned it in this video last year. I said that I was definitely wanting to develop it into more of a lifestyle brand, and now we are taking some bigger steps. So I am going to become a vendor for car shows this year. The first show that I will be hitting officially is Riverside, Chattanooga. Now, if you... Sorry, that's my girlfriend. I hadn't mentioned that she's in the car. I mentioned on the drive down to Simply Clean that I had applied to be a vendor, and I was nervous about whether I was going to get accepted or not. And right after that weekend, I got my acceptance notification. I got my invoice for it. It's all paid and we're ready to go. I am buying a tent probably this weekend, like right after this video, or actually by the time you guys watch this video, I probably will have bought a tent. I mean, it'll be a custom made tent with all of my logo and branding on it. I'm very excited for that. It's a big step. And then the main thing will be I need to build up inventory, which is kind of a struggle. I am not made of money. I'm definitely not financially set up to just go out and spend, you know, $10,000 on a bunch of shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, stickers, lanyards, whatever stuff all at once. And that's why you often see me when I do new designs, I'll do a pre-order. Now the pre-order is set up so that basically I don't have to pay any money out of pocket besides paying for the designs and stuff. And you guys who want to support me can go order stuff, and provided that you can be patient, I do really appreciate all of you guys that are going in on previous orders. It does take a little bit longer than if you were to go buy something from a store elsewhere, and I appreciate that it's not the most professional thing in the world. The way that works is you place the order, the ordering time stays open for, you know, a couple of weeks, and then once I close the ordering, I take all of the sizes and I take it to my supplier. We order all the stuff, manufacture it, and then once it's done, we ship it out to you guys. This is basically, I don't pay anything out of pocket. You guys essentially pay for it up front, and then the profits from that will go back into the business to buying newer things. It could be things like equipment or more clothing drops. I eventually obviously do not want to do the pre-orders all the time. So the more that you guys are able to support me and the more that we're able to bring in from these pre-orders, it basically just makes it easier for me to get set up for future events. So that being said, I'm going to take the time right now to announce that I have a new drop. It is live on the website right now. Obviously it is a pre-order, apologies. But if you guys blow this shit up and order a ton of stuff, maybe the next one I won't have to do a pre-order. Now, I'm working on the Riverside shirt right now. I know I'm turning right, babe. I'm working on the Riverside shirt right now, which I have a really, really cool idea for it. It's gonna be kind of VIP based, and it will have my car on it. It's gonna be sick, stay tuned for that. But for right now, I have a bunch of new stuff that's on the site. Please click the link in the top of the description. Go cop a bunch of stuff. I don't cheap out on anything. Me working in the industry, actually in the manufacturing side of things, so all the screen printing, embroidery stuff, I'm pretty hands-on with that. I don't do screen printing myself, but I work there, so I'm able to oversee everything, all of the quality control. Nothing goes out without going through me personally, so you guys know that everything is going to be super nice, and I'm very OCD. If you couldn't tell from my fitment, I make sure that everything is good. Go buy a bunch of stuff, help support me, and it will lead to some more exciting stuff on this channel, I promise. Would you guys rather see more builds, or would you rather see the return of after movies? That is the important question. As far as the event schedule that I have planned for the year, right now officially confirmed is just Riverside. Now, I am obviously talking with Slammed Enough. I do hold a pretty close relationship with them, and I do attend a lot of their events. So I do have the whole schedule, and we are definitely planning to hit a bunch of those events. We haven't officially confirmed them yet. I don't want to give you guys too much in advance and then not be able to hold up on it. So I'm not going to tell you, hey, I'm going to this event, and then it falls through. So right now, I'm just officially confirming Riverside, and then stay tuned for some of the Slammed Enough events that I will definitely be hitting. Outside of Slammed Enough and Riverside, I will be at all of the Southern Roots events. As you guys know, I always do all of their media coverage. We will have a lot more coming for them this year, actually. They're working on some big things. So definitely follow all of their social platforms and stay up to date with the events that they have coming up. They'll have the regular 3 shows a year, I believe, and they may have some extra stuff coming, which is pretty exciting. We're expanding out. I'm definitely stoked to be on board doing media for them again for another year. Those are my main events that I'm covering. That's kind of for the first half of the year, and then the second half, I'm not 100% confirmed for anything yet. I definitely would obviously love to do Gatlinburg, but the event actually hasn't been confirmed yet. Slammed Enough is still figuring out the logistics. So when that comes around, you can probably expect that I'll be there, and we'll have some limited edition merchandise for that event, because that is a special event for me and the channel. Simply Clean would be awesome. You guys know that I love that show. It would be great if I could be a vendor for that. So we will definitely be looking into it. But yeah, as of right now, everything's kind of loosely out there, but I'm just letting you guys know that that is the plan. We're going all out with branding. I'm going to have a bunch of new designs coming soon. I'm working pretty hard right now on some new stuff with designers, so I can have a good mixed up line of things. You know, we'll have new hoodies, shirts. I want to try and do some different stuff too. It would be awesome to get some sweatpants out there. But if there is anything that you guys would like to see, what?
Hats.
Oh yeah, hats. We're gonna do hats, of course. That'll actually be soon. If you guys didn't know, I work in embroidery. I work for a screen printing place, and I work in embroidery. So I'm learning a lot about the business through that. But I'm gonna be making hats myself really soon. But yeah, if there is anything that you guys would love to see, would love to get your hands on, or maybe you're a designer or you know designers that you really like, please let me know in the comments below. I am open to options, and the main thing for me is that I'm able to give you guys something that you actually want, and it's not just stuff that I like. I definitely want to broaden the horizon and make sure that we have, you know, stuff for everyone. Definitely going to get more in depth with you guys further along the lines about the actual meaning behind the brand. I can give you the kind of the basis of it right now is that I basically just want to promote enjoying your cars and kind of get over some of the stigmas of people in car culture just kind of doing things as a phase or doing things for attention, really pushing quality over quantity, or I don't know how you put it, quality over attention, you know. Basically just encouraging enthusiasts to enjoy their cars and enjoy them through media. If you're a photographer or videographer out there, I am looking to support other photographers and videographers. I will be hiring people for events to help me shoot. So the after movie stuff is not just going to be primarily me filming. It will have other creators out there collaborating with me. I'm very excited to be doing that.
David, we're going to do a collab with David.
David?
Yeah.
David Dobrik?
Ryan David?
David, well, let's not talk about David Dobrik yet. We might, maybe later in the, I don't want to like put it out there yet and like people like know about it yet.
Ryan?
David Dobrik. Like.
I'm talking about Ryan David.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm extremely excited about it. It's been things that have been in the works, at least in my mind, for well over a year. Turning Lep Automotive into a like full-fledged clothing brand has been something that I've wanted to do for probably 4 or 5 years. I've just never been in a position to like really do it, and now I feel like I have everything built up. I have my work on a high enough level that I'm able to do all of my own self-promotion, all of my marketing, And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But I do really need you guys' support with this. The more that I'm able to sell stuff every time we do a drop, the more it's going to go back into making this channel and some of the things that I'm able to do better and better for you guys. The bigger and better things that I'm able to do, the bigger and better videos I'm able to create for you guys. And you know, I'm very passionate about photo and video, so the more money that I'm able to make and put back into that is very important. And obviously you guys want to see some more crazy builds on the channel. This is another step to help me get there too. I have some other things that I have had planned for a long time. I'm just not sure when I'll be able to do them. So if you guys want to see some more interesting, different, crazy builds, maybe we'll do a YouTube specific build. We'll do something that is completely out there and is 100% for clout. Whatever you guys want to see. If there is a car that you want to see me build, post in the comments, let me know, and hopefully eventually we'll get there. But it really does mean a lot to me that some of you guys have been so supportive in, you know, commenting and liking all of the videos, staying up to date on everything that I'm doing, and getting involved with every single drop that I do. The clothing stuff is awesome, and I love going to shows and seeing people repping. It just makes me feel really good. So I don't want to drag this on for too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will definitely be getting more in detail as we go through this year, but make sure you're subscribed. I know that YouTube has notifications on. Go ahead, click that if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. I am 100%, I swear this time, I'm gonna be better about uploading more consistently. There's gonna be times when I'm a little too busy and stressed with other things that I won't be able to upload. But just be patient with me. I'm going to try my best to upload at least once a week if I can. And my girlfriend's going to be on my case about it too, right?
Yep.
And if you guys can give me suggestions for videos you'd like to see on the car, or you know, things you want to see me talk about, let me know. But I'm going to end off here. Thank you guys. We will see you in another video, hopefully next week. If it isn't next week, then get on my case. But peace, guys.